welcome to another video, and just in time for Valentine's Day, today we're taking a look at the second version of the Aisaka Taiga bunny from Freeing and Good Smile. As far as bunnies go, she's, obviously pretty unique. There are some other, ones we've seen from Freeing that have cool designs, but in terms of iconic characters, or at least nostalgic characters for some of us, 2022 was Toradora's 15th anniversary, which, for better or worse, if you wait long enough, hopefully your favorite series from, way back will eventually get some really cool figures. So we're gonna look at the positive of that. So Taiga has gotten several figures, but for me, this one stands out. It's a cool balance of one that actually showcases her personality, which Freeing figures aren't consistent about that. That's about the one thing they're not consistent with. And it's a really clear callback to her nickname. When it comes to the figure herself, the tiger ears and tiger tail looks great. Looks, exactly the same as in the promotional photos. I am surprised though, I thought they would be a little bit less textured and more, in line with the usual silken bunny ear kind of thing, matches more of the bodysuit. But they do have a little bit more realism to them and less moe moe vibes than I expected, which is cool. I like it. It actually really works nicely with the bodysuit and the matte gloves. When I unboxed it, the tail and ears were already attached, which was nice. The tail is also very, very sturdy, doesn't feel brittle, very relieved, especially since it's nestled between the waves of her hair. It's not gonna break easily, I don't think. It's pretty strong. The only odd thing that I noticed wasn't actually about the figure, but it was in regards to the blister. There was this empty space where I assumed the ears would go, but she didn't come with spacers, and there was no mini instruction sheet like there is with most of the bunnies and the original version. I assume you can take the ears off.
No.
They don't seem fragile. You're not gonna snap these unless you're really, really intent on it, which why would you do that? And now the question, if you are somebody who is understandably still upset that the Tiger version got announced right as the original white bodysuit version came out, hopefully, this is just my opinion, but I hope that it'll make you feel better about whether you just decided to stick to the original or, decided to get the set. So the easy complaint would be to say that Good Smile basically copy pasted with these two Taigas. I mean, the boxes are literally just, some color swapped. But looking at the figures side by side, initially, first impressions, as well as kind of spending a bit more time looking at the details, I'm not mad. Because I was in that copy paste camp, but this is the one time, probably, I'm gonna say, a plain black base looks really good. Regardless of whether they're displayed together or separately, because the color combo of black, yellow, and then white, it will always win. It's so good, it's classic. Other details, like the original, has a more honey-colored tint to her hair with a stronger gradient. The Tiger version, it's a little bit colder, which is nice against the yellow bodysuit. Things like that, as well as, the bow ties. You could be, it's all yellow, but the original one is more pearly matte, let's call it. And the Tiger version just one-for-one matches the bodysuit. Although you could say these differences are too subtle in some cases, I do appreciate it, and I think that care and thought was put into whether you just are, having one bunny displayed by herself or if you're displaying them together. They look great either way to me. At the end of the day, I think it's more about treating these two as bookends and less about the competition game. Just pick the one you like best, or if you like both, great, even better. But I do think the original version has its own charm because it is still, the expressions are the same. It is clearly her personality, shining through, and the color choice, you could be like, oh, it's a basic pearlescent white, whatever. But when I saw it, it made me think of the final episode. It was really cute. But back to the Tiger version because she is the star. Overall, I think if you're a fan of Toradora, if Taiga is your #1 girl, if you're a bunny collector, this is a sick addition to your collection. Awesome and unique addition to Freeing's B-Style line, and I really, really, really hope that they continue going in this direction when it makes sense. So agree, disagree, let us know in the comments below. And if I can tempt you a little bit, there's also the wedding version of her, you know, it's re-releasing, so don't miss it before the pre-orders close. If you want to see more, we've got a French channel with subtitles, and we also have TikTok and Instagram, so check us out over there. And until next time, this has been Dana with Solaris Japan, and keep collecting. Bye.